Whoa, ho! I bid you all a humble welcome to my channel for my new graphic novel entitled ISYS OMEGA. The book is available on both my websites, tyrfreeman.com, which is for desktop and laptop PCs only, and tyrmobile.com for cell phones only. I'm using YouTube to promote my own website and my book this round. So here I'll be creating short videos that give an in-depth view of the graphic novel itself, the themes, the creative process, etc. I'm gonna go as deep as I can, because maybe it'll help others bring their characters to the comic or motion picture medium. So let's talk about these flies. Now, flies are tiny robots used by the underground. Their singular purpose is to disrupt Jonathan Riger's powerful countrywide transmissions. The transmissions are designed to keep the general populace subservient. If these transmissions are disrupted in any way, then a human being has the potential to think for themselves at some point. Now, just one human is enough to start the downfall of Riger's utopia. And this alludes to the fact that in real life, it just takes one person to change things. Once that person actually speaks to other people or does great work or live their life in a way that other people find to be inspiring, well, just like that, things change around that person and out into the world. I use Riger's transmissions to indicate today's media and its impact on society. The truth is that television programming is a legitimate thing, but it didn't used to be as divisive. When I was a boy, I loved television and I watched it all. I mean, everything. Kid shows, adult sitcoms. I even watched Midday with Bill Boggs, and a lot of people don't even know what the hell that is and who that is. I remember watching so many good black and white shows. Bewitched, I Love Lucy, Make Room for Daddy, The Dick Van Dyke Show, Star Trek, Andy Griffin. The list just goes on and on. And the only thing that TV programmed me to do back in the day was to imagine. Imagine better. Imagine bigger. I wanted to be able to perform magic like Harry Blackstone, fly to space with a crew like Captain Kirk, have a hilarious wife one day like Lucy, drive a car like Knight Rider, be as funny as Dick Van Dyke and as cool as Clint Eastwood and a fistful of dollars. I remember great films like Jason and the Argonauts and The Voyages of Sinbad, which scared the hell out of me, man. The list goes on and on. I grew up in the perfect time for television. The old stuff was still on TV and the new stuff was just beginning. I'm imaginative. You have to be in order to build fictional worlds like I do. So TV worked real magic in my time. But I also saw enough TV to stay grounded in reality. I knew when Ronald Reagan was shot, when the Pope was shot. I saw the news as it talked about different things, not just politics. I didn't know that decades later that the programming would be worse than I had ever seen as a young man. The blatant fear-mongering, political biases, the pharmaceutical drug pushing. It's all without conscience, without any empathy. The drugs show you the side effects, and these are some bad side effects. But you know, we affect each other, don't we? As we keep doing things to one another, other people do those same things to other people. So if the companies don't care, then neither do the humans who run them. Nor do the consumers care. They just want what they want right now because they're told what they want. It's all about capital and consumerism. It's legitimate fact that cell phones take your information. Google won't allow your phone to work without you agreeing to its terms of service. The companies know more about every single human being than the government ever could. They have fingerprints because you use them to open your phones. They know your likes and dislikes. They know what turns you on. They know your friends and monitor your messages, as the social media sites must hold that info for consumer data. Dating apps know who you're likely to find attractive. No two humans have the exact same internet experience via any form of social media, which includes YouTube. What happens when companies implant habits and interests, like more death and stuff on your feed, intentionally, in order to scare you, make you have fearful thoughts, the thoughts they want you to have that you wouldn't think about normally. Think about when COVID-19 happened, how so much death was all over your phones and all you could think about was COVID-19. It's real. Humans are the only creatures on the planet that are able to have a thought about a thought. Yes, what we ponder can work against us if we keep dwelling on it. And a constant feed of negative news can keep you dwelling on it.
There may be more to the news than most consider. Yes, your news is biased and consumer-driven, but it may be influencing deeper levels of the psyche. Now, more than ever, we may truly be seeing broadcasted programming. And even those of us who see it for the terrible psychic assault that it is, we question ourselves because it's so unbelievable that it's happening. We just don't want to believe it. I mean, so badly, we even question our sanity versus just accepting the truth of our common sense. This is real life, and people are allowing it. The question is simple. Why? Why is broadcast programming this way? Why will they censor anything against the narrative, and yet why won't they censor bad news? Why is there less good news, or hardly any good news on your news shows? Why isn't good news paid for and sponsored by the corporations just like everything else? Yes. John Riger would definitely be proud of this reality. It's everything that he wanted. And that's why there must be people, there must be things that show people that just as easily are things this way, then there is a way for things to be another way. So that's the theme behind Flies and Riger's transmissions upon the general populace. What side are you on? What side feels better for you? To be the fly or to just be part of the collective? I think it's pretty obvious what I am. I will be the annoying fly, buzzing around your head and letting you know to wake up just a little bit. Normally I end my videos with my usual message about social media and getting off of it and all that other stuff. But with this video, I don't think I need to. The website is tyrfreeman.com and TYR Mobile. And as always, thank you for watching. But get off this thing and go out and live. Why don't you?